Hi guys! I didn't see you there. Come on in. Well guys, this video is pretty self-explanatory. I will be sharing my favorite female hygiene products with you. If you are new to my channel, welcome back. My name is Yoenci and let's get started. So, ladies, get closer. We're going to be talking about a lot of the products that we need to take care of all of this, right? To smell good at all times, to be refreshed, to be, hygienic, because women, we're delicate, we have to be delicate at all times. We're like a flower. What kind of flower are you? Because I am a petunia. And yeah, as a petunia, I take care of my petunia. Do you take care of your flower? Okay, let's talk about it. So obviously as women, there are many things that we do to, be presentable and keep up with our hygiene. I'm going to talk about personal hygiene. I'm not going to go into like nails and all this other stuff, but I am going to be talking about some body care products and feminine products that I use that I really, really love and I want to share with you guys. Deodorant, right? Deodorant. This has been a struggle for many women, right? It's kind of like shampoo for me where after a couple of months of using a specific shampoo, it no longer works. I have really oily hair and after a couple of months, I guess my body just gets used to a shampoo and it no longer leaves that super clean feeling like before. So I, for a long time, never struggled with deodorants because I normally used it for perspiration, not necessarily because I had an odor, right? And I just don't like that wet feeling, that sweaty feeling. Deodorants, always use, at first I used to use the roll-ons, like the wet roll-ons when I first started puberty. How great is that? So I started off with the roll-ons and then I used the paste and I never moved on from the paste, right? Then as I got older, I started to notice that my body started reacting different to deodorants and I would have to switch them every like couple of months or like a year. Like I'd stick to a year for a deodorant, then it started like switching up on me, maybe not lasting as long, and then sometimes you feel like it's time for you to move on because you're smelling the way you're not supposed to be smelling, right? And I don't ever want to be the person where like someone on the outside can smell me. No, like I can smell myself. I'm not trying to, you keep your dirty laundry in the laundry basket. You don't air it out, right? That's not what we're doing here. I was on the hunt for the perfect deodorant, right? And as the time has passed, I just feel like jumping from deodorant to deodorant had worked for me. And then I moved on to organic deodorant. And that for me was very scary. It still is a concept that is scary to me, but I found a system that works for me. When I know that I'm gonna be home and I'm not going to be out for like long hours or whatever the case may be, I opt for organic deodorant. Because if you're home, you want to give, your pores down there like a breather because you have pores down there that have to breathe. I have tried the Schmidt's Rose and Vanilla Natural Deodorant. I don't like rosy scents, so because it has vanilla, it kind of like balances that out in a way that I can stand the smell. And it's great because, I wear it when I'm in the house, then I shower, you don't feel that buildup like it comes off right away. It is a bit on the oily side, like when you put it on, you actually have to let it warm up in your body. So you're supposed to like place it, then like let it warm up and then rub it. And it's definitely like an oily like feeling. That is not my preference and it does stick to your clothes. So I can say that I have no aluminum, no propylene glycol, and no artificial fragrance. I have a gluten-free deodorant, okay? Don't wear this to go outside, I feel, because, unless it's a quick trip. although it is good, you're not going to be smelling weird, you're not going to be smelling funky, but I do feel like it's not super long lasting. My go-to has always been Secret. And whenever I started to feel like my body wasn't reacting the same to one Secret, then I'll try like another one. And it works for like a couple of months, but sometimes you have to change the brand completely. And one thing that I do not like in my deodorants is like when I'm taking a shower and like I have to like scrub so hard to get the product off. I mean, that's great for a deodorant because that means it's gonna last you a long time and you're really not gonna sweat, but that means it's really clogging up your pores, right? But sometimes I prefer that over stinking, you know? I do. So I have decided to move on from Secret to Dove. At some point, probably Dove will need some resuscitation and I have to go back to Secret. And that's just, you know, your body fluctuating. But I had never tried the Dove dry spray. So like dry spray deodorant, I feel is the way to go. I mean, do your research, but it feels different on your body. It doesn't feel like you have something underneath. I personally, for my hygiene purposes, prefer a dry spray deodorant currently, but I do interchange. So Organyc for at home and chill, very chill activities. Once that deodorant activates, it feels so slippery, it feels very oily. I don't like the feeling, but you know that you have the peace of mind that you're doing something good for your body, right? Whatever that means. And if you're not, you know, you don't care about doing something really good for your body, you just don't want to stink, then, you know, the paste, Dove or Secret. Secret works really well, but Secret works too much. Moving on to your body as a whole. I really love this scrub that I mentioned in my last video, and I've been using it all the time. Leaves your body feeling amazing, and it's the Soap and Glory Scrub for Joy. Personal hygiene, you know, you want to get rid of all the dead skin on your body, leaves you feeling soft and feminine and, you know, rejuvenated. I absolutely love it. Absolutely recommend. Now, when we're talking about scrubs I've used in the past, I had the Honey Scrub Honey and Sugar Nourishing Body Scrub from Victoria's Secret. The difference between a scrub like this and a scrub like this is when you use this scrub, you feel oily. I still recommend it. It is more affordable than this option, but this option feels super clean. To me, I prefer this. And this actually, when you use it, it even leaves your tub feeling like oily. So just know that once you use that, you also have to scrub your tub, because following the Honey Scrub by Victoria's Secret, there's the Honey Oil. Now this is very different because this is like you're purposefully applying an oil to your body, to your skin, and it's a different kind of oily. Like when you touch it, it's not something that is like frictiony. It's just very smooth, leaves your skin feeling amazing, very moisturized, and you know, it's that nice little touch when you've shaved your legs and you want your legs to feel like look all shiny, and it eventually soaks up in the skin. So it's just, I recommend it, and it smells again amazing. So it smells so good. It smells so good. And then let's talk about our petunias. Okay, for personal grooming, I do waxing, and in between waxing, right, I've definitely had to shave. If you've ever gone through that, you understand what I'm referring to. Once you've waxed, you shouldn't ever go back to shaving, but sometimes you have those emergencies in between, and that will wreak havoc on your petunia, okay, in the sense of ingrown hairs. The reason why I opt for waxing, apart from the convenience of it all, is because I get irritated with shaving. I have basically skincare for your petunia that is going to change the way that you wax and shave. Okay, here is the Bump Attendant by Bliss. So these are pads, right, that you should use 12 hours after shaving. So if you shave and you want to avoid ingrown hairs, 12 hours after you shave, because it will possibly irritate your skin before that, you have these little pads that look like this that you're rubbing all over that area. Obviously, you're not doing it internally. you're doing it on the outside where you shaved, that's the only area you should. I wouldn't get even close to that other area. And if you've waxed, you do it 24 hours after waxing. When you use it, you'll know it's working. First of all, the feel of it, and when you see the pad afterwards, you know that this is really, really, really clearing up that area. The next item that I'm going to talk to you about has been tried and true for me. I used to use, let me give you a background story. I used to use a face scrub every time I would like wax and shave. I'd use a sensitive scrub that I use on my skin because in general I have sensitive skin, and it's an apricot scrub I used to use on that area, again, externally, nothing internal. And then I found the First Aid Beauty Bump Eraser Body Scrub. It's scrub for your petunia. It's perfect, okay? And it really works. The consistency is different from a normal exfoliant. I think it's a little bit denser. You feel like it's really working on that area. And yeah, it's not for your face, it's for your petunia. I love it. You would love it too. Go get it. I feel that as women, we just have very different experiences with that time of the month. So I'm not necessarily recommending this. I'm letting you know what my experience is and what works for me. And if you happen to share my experience, then maybe this might be something that you enjoy. And basically, there are some women that get horrible, horrible, horrible periods with lots of pain, lots of bloating, all of the symptoms, the throw up, everything. You still with me? You still with me? And then there are women that can move on about their day while they have their periods, and they're happy and they can work out and they can live life. And how does it feel to be God's favorite? How does it feel? With that being said, I think that the sanitary products that you use during that time of the month might vary, right? For me, I have always opted for pads because my feeling of discomfort is so huge. I can't have anything touching that. I feel sensitive. Like, it's just, you know, I'm a petunia. I'm very delicate. So, you know, I'm strong, but I'm delicate. I'm dead, but I'm alive. And then I'm strong, but I'm delicate when I have my period. You get what I'm saying? So I have always opted for pads, and I'm the type of person that will only use a tampon for specific events. If you're looking for an organic option, organic cotton pads have been really good. I've tried other cotton pads, which if you go to a gynecologist, that's what they recommend. Cotton pads are not good. They like fall apart, they're like flimsy. Organic pads has been the only cotton pad that I feel comfortable with. If it's not this cotton pad, I would never use a cotton pad. I don't care how healthy it is. I don't like the feeling. I don't like, again, just not a fan. But organic pads, the brand Organyc also has cotton tampons. So if you are definitely the type of person that prefers tampons, I would definitely recommend cotton tampons. This other product that I'm going to mention is also one of those things where I am not telling you that this is what you should do. This is the right thing to do. This is something that I personally use and prefer. And I'm going to give the background story as well. So I don't use these often. I used to use them more often back in the day, I'm not gonna lie. But after just researching, you know, just more organic ways of being, we all know that things with fragrances are not good for your petunia. I definitely use the Summer's Eve feminine wipes. Again, I don't make this an everyday habit. Just shower, do what you need to do. And then in between emergencies like that time of the month, when you need a little pick-me-up, when you need a little freshen and you're not home to take a shower in that moment, because sometimes you have that feeling, you know what I mean? If you get anything out of this video, this is what you need to get. This product that I'm going to mention is life-changing. It is the Organyc Intimate Feminine Wash with chamomile, essential oils, and extracts. So you do one pump of this, you use it, feel amazing, feel refreshed, super clean, squeaky clean. It has no smell really. It smells kind of like like chamomile, but it's like so super light. You don't feel like any tingling, you just feel clean, but you feel clean. You get what I'm saying? There's no tingling like Le Misol, which is like minty fresh, right? Should something feel minty fresh down there? I don't think so, you know? And these are some of the products that I have tried and I have loved, and if there's anyone out there with similar experiences as me or preferences and you guys want to try some of these things out, I definitely recommend. And for those of you that don't, that's also okay. If you have any life-altering feminine hygiene products that you have to share, please do so in the comments. I would love to hear about them. And that is all for this video. Until next time. Bye!